We're living in an age of anxiety. There's this endless flood of information, a constant pressure to perform, and a world that feels like it's spinning faster and faster until it's just chaos. And yet nearly 2,000 years ago, one man faced chaos on a scale we can barely imagine. His name was Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome. Now, think about his reality for a moment. He was dealing with a devastating plague that killed millions, had constant brutal wars on the frontier, betrayals from his inner circle, and the crushing responsibility for 80 million lives. And through it all, he remained steady, calm, resilient. But how? Sure, we all know the common Stoic advice, control what you can, remember you will die. But Marcus Aurelius had a different, more practical, almost surgical Stoic technique he used daily. A mental tool so powerful, yet so simple, it's been nearly forgotten in the noise of modern self-help. So this isn't just theory, this is the specific mental algorithm he used to short-circuit panic and find peace in the heart of chaos. And once you understand it, you can start using it right now. Let me tell you, his secret wasn't some grand abstract philosophy. It was a private practice made up of simple mental exercises he wrote down for himself. We know them today as the Meditations. And hidden in those pages is the Stoic method he used to master his mind. Let's call it the art of deconstruction. Now, I know it sounds complicated, but it's brutally simple. Marcus realized that our anxiety, our anger, our fear doesn't come from events themselves. It comes from the stories and the judgments we layer on top of them. So he developed a habit of mentally stripping away those layers. In fact, he would deconstruct reality down to its raw physical parts. Let me give you a simple example. Think about a gourmet meal at a fancy restaurant. Most of us see it as a symbol of status, luxury, and pleasure. But Marcus would see it differently. In his mind, he'd cut right through the illusion and remind himself that this is just the dead body of a fish. This is a bird or a pig. Well, this sounds cynical, but it isn't. Here, the point wasn't to ruin the meal. In fact, the point was to rob it of its power to create excessive desire or disappointment. Because at the end of the day, it's just food, just a dead fish, nothing more. And Marcus didn't stop there. He applied this mindset to everything around him. Take that fine Falernian wine everyone coveted. He'd see it as just the juice of a grape. The royal purple robes of the emperor, Marcus would break it down as sheep's wool dyed with the blood of a shellfish. Thus, he was constantly stripping away the story to see the substance. Well, this wasn't pessimism. It was a quest for objectivity. In fact, the late great historian Pierre Hadot, who studied Aurelius extensively, called these spiritual exercises. He argued that Marcus was trying to achieve a physicalist view of the world, to see things as they truly are, free from the smoke of human vanity and opinion. So how does any of this help you when life feels like it's falling apart? Well, modern psychology has finally caught up to Marcus Aurelius. His Stoic technique is a powerful, ancient precursor to what therapists now call cognitive distancing and cognitive reframing. Dr. Donald Robertson, a cognitive behavioral therapist and the author of How to Think Like a Roman Emperor, puts it perfectly. He explains that by breaking an event down into objective, non-judgmental facts, Marcus was creating a gap between himself and his emotional reaction. And in that gap, he was starving his anxiety of the fuel it craves. Yes, those catastrophic stories. Now let's try it for a moment. Imagine you get an angry email from your boss. The immediate story is, I'm in trouble, my boss hates me, I might get fired. And just like that, panic sets in. But now let's apply the Aurelian method and deconstruct it. So what actually happened? Pixels on a screen have changed color. Electrical signals transmitted a message containing specific words. A person who is my superior at work has expressed displeasure about a task. That's it. And when you put it like that, it's a lot less overwhelming, isn't it? Here you haven't denied the problem. The email still needs to be dealt with. But you've stripped away the catastrophic narrative. You're no longer reacting to a horror story. You're calmly responding to a set of facts. And when you do that, your mind clears. You can think strategically. And you can choose your next move with intention, not impulse. Well, that's the forgotten Stoic trick. It's not about pretending things are fine. It's about seeing them exactly as they are, in all their mundane physical reality. The chaos of the world won't stop. The wars, pandemics, the personal struggles of his time have been replaced by our own modern anxieties. But the tool to navigate the chaos remains the same. Marcus Aurelius understood that the most important battle is the one fought against our own uncontrolled imagination. So the next time you feel that wave of panic, the surge of anger, that pang of anxiety, stop, take a breath and deconstruct. Break it down. Strip away the story. Find the simple physical reality underneath. See the dead fish, not the banquet. See the pixels, not the panic. This is how you stay calm in chaos. This is how you think like a Roman emperor.